Welcome to Win the Day from Back to the Bible. I'm your coach, Pastor Nat, and today we're going to look at the book of Song of Solomon. Have you ever considered the incredible value of a fireplace or a fire pit? Fires are beautiful things that bring the heat for a cold night, fuel for cooking, light in the darkness, and a gathering place for community. But what happens when a fire has no boundaries? It becomes a wildfire, consuming everything in its path. Love and sex are the same way. When experienced inside the boundaries that God provides, it's a beautiful experience. But when let out of its proper context, it is a wildfire sure to destroy people's lives. This is why we should read Song of Solomon. God has a book that is a beautiful picture of love and sex done God's way. Song of Solomon is a long song written by King Solomon. It's a beautiful conversation between a Jewish maiden and her lover. In it, we find love, sex, and marriage according to God's perspective. So why should anyone read someone's love letter? Because we often turn to Google, Netflix, YouTube, Cosmopolitan magazine, and other secular resources for tips and tricks for a healthy, steamy marriage. But friends, the manual was already written. It is in your home library. It is the Song of Solomon. It is here that you find refreshing ways to love your spouse, and it shows the power of a sanctified marriage. Is Christ found in this romantic letter? Yes. Jesus Christ is seen as the rose of Sharon and the lily of the valleys in chapter 2, verse 1. We find Christ as the distinguished among the 10,000 in chapter 5, verse 10. Now keep in mind that these aren't direct titles, but reminders of the ultimate. Now, there is some debate about this book. Is it fiction? Is it allegorical? Or is it historical? I believe that this book is historical. Yes, there are some compelling reasons to see allegory between God and Israel, but ultimately, this is an intimate picture of love actually done God's way. For years, the church has made sex to be taboo and something not to be discussed. Well, friend, the first command that God gave mankind was to be fruitful and multiply. In today's terms, it would be husband and wife have lots of sex and have babies. Sex done God's way is a beautiful, fun expression of love between one man and one woman in a monogamous marriage. The problem is we let the fire out of the fireplace. It is there it destroys. Song of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 10 says, I am my love's, and his desire is for me. This is the way a marriage is to be. It is to be a union that is sacred. It is a picture of the beauty and intimacy of the Godhead and the intimacy between God and us. Chapters 8, verses 6 through 7 says, Set me as a seal on your heart, as a seal on your arm. For love is as strong as death, jealousy as unrelenting as Sheol. Love's flames are fiery flames, an almighty flame. A huge torrent cannot extinguish love. Rivers cannot sweep it away. If a man were to give all his wealth for love, it would be utterly scorned. So what is the main thing? True love expressed. So here's my challenge for you today. Express your love. God has offered us a great opportunity to first show our uncompromising love to Him. So if you're single, you can still live this out. Express your true love, uncompromised love to God. If you're married, Pour out your love and commitment again and again and again. I am my love's, and their desire is for me. Live this out today. When we express our true love God's way, that is when we will win the day.